Sorry if you see snot just coming out of my nose, I'm actually freezing right now. But when you search up on Google, bro, when you search up what is a dream, you'll just get like some shitty answer about how dreams are just thoughts and images in your mind or whatever. So you'll get a really crappy answer about what dreams are made of and what dreams are, unless you're like a lucid dreamer and you're interested in dreams and you've tracked down some obscure fucking lucid dreaming website from like 2005 that's explaining what dreams actually are. That's the only way you're gonna know what a dream is, and fortunately, I am that guy that has tracked down these weird fucking lucid dreaming websites. So I can tell you exactly what a dream is, bro. Your dreams are made up of these things called schemas, and schemas are basically like automatic associations your brain makes to help you like automatically process things and process information in the real world. So an example of a schema would be like, that probably makes no sense because I'm not good at explaining, but an example of a schema would be like water. If I say the word water, what do you think of? You think of maybe like waves, the beach, the color blue. Every time I say the word water, you kind of have all these associations with it that your brain just automatically thinks about every time I say that word. So that would, all those things, swimming, the color blue, beaches, those all fall under your water schema, right? So you have all these automatic associations in your brain that your brain just automatically links like with the word water that form your water schema. And I'll explain how this links in with dreams, right? But it's basically like if I say tiger 1 2 3 as well, that also activates a schema in your brain. You have a tiger 1 2 3 schema. So if I say to you tiger 1 2 3, that activates your tiger 1 2 3 schema. And what do you think about? You think about tiger 1 2 3, very attractive, very cool guy, amazing charisma and speaking ability, retarded and autistic. That's like under your tiger 1 2 3 schema, right? And so you have like a fuck ton of these schemas built up for literally everything in your brain, so your brain can easily process information about the real world without having to like waste time and whatever. So essentially, when you're having a dream, all your dream is thousands of these schemas all built up. It's just all your schemas in a dream. And so that's why, if you think about this, if you've ever had a nightmare where you're running from a monster, normally if you're running from a monster in a dream, that monster will probably fucking catch up to you. Or if you try to hide from the monster, it'll always probably catch up with you, and then you'll end up waking up and panicking because you just got caught and fucked up by the monster. That's an example of how a schema can affect your dream, because when you're running away from a monster in a dream, your brain activates like the running away from something schema, and your brain's thinking, it thinks about running away from something, and then it's like, what's under that schema? You only run away from things in real life that are scary. You run away from bad things, right? So if you're running away from a monster, that signals to your brain in the dream that that thing must be scary. And so your brain just makes it scarier and scarier until you get fucked up by the monster in your dream. But on the other hand, if you realize that you're dreaming while you're in a nightmare and getting chased by a monster, you realize you're dreaming and become lucid, then you can change the dream and make it into something better by using your schema and using an automatic association that your brain has. For example, if you realize you're in a dream while you're getting chased by a monster, you could just turn around and start speaking to the monster like that monster is your friend or some shit. And if you think about that, that will just activate your like being friendly schema, right? And under your schema in your brain of being friendly, under that schema is like you're only friendly to people who are nice to you in real life, right? So that sends a signal to your brain that's like that you're talking to this monster in a friendly way, and you only talk to people in a friendly way that are being nice to you. So that sends a signal to your brain, and it's gonna make the monster not as scary and the monster will just probably start being friendly. I've actually done this before in a lucid dream when I realized I was dreaming and I saw Slender Man and he scared the fuck out of me. And then I just started talking to him like he was my friend and like my best bro, and then he was actually really fucking nice, bro. So that was this one time, yeah. Slenderman is actually a fucking G, bro. Like if you ever meet Slenderman in a lucid dream, just remember me telling you this, because then this will go under your Slenderman schema, and under your Slenderman schema will be like that time Tiger123 told you he was actually a really nice guy. And then Slenderman won't be scary anymore. But on the other hand, if you're really fucking weird and in real life you're always friendly to people who are like fucking mean and abuse you or something, and you're always friendly to them, that means that your schema will be very different from most people and you're kind of fucked in that case. So I don't know. But my point is, I hope I'm making sense in that your dreams are just like a shit ton of these things called schemas, which are just kind of models your brain makes, I guess, to automatically process information. This is why a lot of the times you see on the internet people talking like, don't look in a mirror in a lucid dream, and don't tell dream characters they're in a dream in a lucid dream. The reason this is like fucking bullshit and is fucking up people's lucid dreams, bro, is because that's just affecting your schema. For example, if I say to you now, never look in a mirror in a lucid dream because you'll see a scary fucking demon monster or something like that. The next time you are in a lucid dream and look in a mirror, your dream mirror schema will be activated in your brain, and under that schema will be like scary monster, demon witch or some shit, and you have that schema because I just planted it in your brain. If you truly like believed me when I said don't look in a mirror in a lucid dream, if you believed what I said, I control your fucking dream, bro. I can literally troll your fucking dream by implanting schemas into your head. This is why if someone is acting like there's some universal dream laws, you just kind of have to ignore them because they're just speaking shit, bro. And this is actually why it's annoying when I make a video talking about dream characters or some shit, bro, and then I get a bunch of people commenting like, oh, the dream characters are real, the dream characters are conscious, it's a real entity, blah, 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 blah. And of course, if you really believe that, and you truly believe that, then every dream character you come in contact with in a lucid dream is gonna act like a real person and a real entity, because that's just your fucking schema affecting your dream, bro. This is also why those dream dictionary things are kind of bullshit, bruv. You know the dream dictionaries where it's like, if you see a snake in your dream, this means that, and blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit because everyone has a different schema, right? Everyone has different groups of schemas. So if you want to interpret your dream and like analyze what your dream means, you are the only person who will be able to do that because you have different schemas than I do. The only way you would be able to interpret your dream using like universal dream symbols and shit like that would be like if we're talking about schemas that are mostly the same for everyone, which are like, I don't know, parents, like your mom or your dad or some shit. I guess your dad's schema is kind of similar, like they're a father figure and like they beat you up and whatever, you know what I mean though? Like everyone's schemas are different, so it's just, you can't act like there's universal dream laws and shit because everyone's brains are fucking different. This is why if you go into this like the comment of this fucking video, bro, and you be like and you comment to someone like, don't do this thing in a lucid dream, and then everyone comments under that saying like they agree with you and you shouldn't do this thing in a lucid dream, then a fucking lucid dreaming noob is gonna see that comment, and then you essentially just trolled their lucid dream by implanting a negative schema into their fucking head, and you just fucked everything up for this noob, bro. So like, I mean, I guess it's kind of funny if you want to genuinely troll someone's lucid dreams. But it's just kind of annoying because it messes people's dreams up. I mean, hopefully I'm making sense though. I'm obviously not a psychologist or some shit like that, so I don't know in-depth shit about schemas and whatever, but that's essentially just what your dreams are. They're a bunch of your schemas. And this can be very useful if you have a lucid dream and are struggling to control the dream. All you need to do is think about a schema that would help you control the dream and kind of use the laws that your brain already has in place. For example, if you're trying to like spawn someone and they're not appearing by force, you're just trying to make them appear in front of you, right? You could just think, what's a schema that you could activate in your brain that would lead to you spawning this person? So for example, if I'm trying to spawn like my friend in a lucid dream, I don't know why the fuck I would do that, but if I was trying to spawn my friend in a lucid dream and it didn't work, I would just think, what schema would make this friend appear? The schema that would make my friend appear would probably be like calling them on the phone and telling them to come to me, or maybe flying to the school we went to, because I know they would be there, because under like my friend's name schema would be like they go to the same school as me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just like the schema shit I'm talking about. It's like you have files on every single thing in your brain that you've ever come in contact with, and then inside that file is a bunch of associations your brain has made, and then all those files just kind of make up your dreams. I don't know. Let me know if I'm yapping. Let me know if that makes sense. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm shit at explaining this, and also my voice is kind of cunted because I'm fucking freezing, bro, but I don't know. I hope that made sense. I love you, I love you, I love you.